Look at this face. It is almost impossible not to fall for a puppy whose eyes are swallowed up by plush, velvet-like wrinkles. Add to that aesthetic their incredibly rare blue-black tongue, and it is easy to see why the Shar Pei is often mistaken for a living stuffed animal. Approaching this dog as a goofy, lazy clown is a mistake. They are serious, high-stakes, independent thinkers who demand a specific, rigorous brand of leadership. This chart visualizes the daily effort to manage popular breeds, showing the Shar Pei scoring a severe 4 out of 5. Breaking this score down, physical exercise needs are moderate, but the demands for consistent training and mental engagement are incredibly high. The Shar Pei followed a lonely evolutionary path, surviving as one of the world's rarest breeds through most of the 20th century. To succeed with one today, you have to throw out your modern expectations of what a pet should be and learn to understand the psychology of an ancient, specialized survivor. That psychology was forged thousands of years ago in China. Rather than living as pampered companions in royal courts, early Shar Peis were working-class dogs embedded in harsh, rural environments. Their daily existence revolved around a demanding triad of jobs: hunting wild game, protecting livestock, and guarding the family property against immediate threats. That specific, high-stakes workload meant they couldn't wait around for human commands. They had to make decisions on their own, naturally breeding a deep sense of independence and a hardwired protective suspicion of anyone they didn't know. When a modern owner asks their Shar Pei to sit and the dog simply stares back, it is rarely a lack of intelligence. What we experience as stubbornness in the living room is actually independent thinking, doing exactly what it was bred to do. Unlike an eager retriever that thrives on constant human approval, a Shar Pei prefers to sit at a distance, quietly watching the room and assessing the situation before deciding if action is necessary. Even their physical frame reflects this transition from a soft puppy into a capable guardian. As adults, they develop a sturdy, muscular, and incredibly solid structure built for physical endurance. Every behavioral quirk that might frustrate an unprepared owner is, in reality, a perfectly preserved survival mechanism, operating exactly as designed. Because those ancient instincts remain so potent, failing to provide confident, calm leadership in the home forces the dog to assume the role of decision-maker. Without extensive, structured socialization from an early age, their natural inclination to protect their family can quickly mutate into unmanageable and dangerous territorial behavior. That intense behavioral commitment is matched by their daily physical upkeep. It is a common mistake to assume that a short-haired dog requires zero grooming. Their most famous physical feature dictates a strict maintenance routine. The deep folds of skin trap moisture and debris, meaning they must be consistently monitored, cleaned, and dried to prevent severe skin infections. On top of skincare, owners must be prepared for specific genetic vulnerabilities, most notably a condition called entropion, where those facial wrinkles cause the eyelids to roll inward and scratch the cornea. They are also susceptible to a unique inflammatory condition known as Shar Pei fever. Because these issues are baked into the breed's genetics, working exclusively with responsible, thoroughly vetted breeders is a strict requirement. Owning one is an active, preventative lifestyle. From managing their physical health to structuring their mental boundaries, they demand a level of psychological and medical vigilance that few other breeds require. When an owner maintains those strict boundaries, the household enters a state of quiet harmony. It is a relationship built on mutual respect rather than constant negotiation. The exact same dog that turns a cold, aloof shoulder to a stranger will display a level of deep, quiet devotion to their own family that is rarely seen elsewhere in the canine world. This loyalty holds so much weight specifically because it isn't handed out freely to anyone holding a treat. With a Shar Pei, trust must be painstakingly earned. Earning that trust requires a specific type of environment. They need consistency, stable daily routines, and a reliably calm household to truly thrive. If you live in a chaotic home with a revolving door of guests or expect your dog to be a social butterfly at the local park, this is the wrong fit. At their core, they remain an ancient, quiet soul, searching for an equally calm and confident human leader. While the wrinkles are the initial draw, it is that unyielding, earned devotion that anchors their place in the home for life.